My name is Ibrahim Nai. I work as a Principal Research Officer at the Copyright Administration. In the last episode, I think we talked about the basic concepts in intellectual property. In today's episode, I'm going to take you through in one of the categories of intellectual property. We are going to look at what we call patents. And patents, as it basically defined, is a legal right that is given to a creator or an inventor to exercise exclusively over a period of time. In patent registration, there are certain key elements that an invention should exhibit before it is granted an application. Number one, we need to find out through some various examination as far as the patent registration is concerned. We have two examinations of a patent before the patent is accepted as an invention. Number one is what we call substantive examination of a patent. Number two, we have what we call formality examination. Now let's come to look at what substantive examination of a patent in summary. When an invention is brought for a registration, or is an inventor apply to get a patent, the invention is taken through this examination to find out whether they are actually satisfying the basic requirement of the patent application. Number one, whether the invention is new or what we call novelty. Number two, whether the invention exhibits what we call an industrial applicability. Number three, whether the invention has what we call an inventive step, otherwise known as non-obviousness. If the invention qualifies through these criteria and the invention is not contrary to what we call public order morality, the invention has passed the test of the substantive examination. Now, in patent registration, the right of the patent holder is up to 20 years. That is the duration of the patent. And patent registration is territorial in character. When a patent is registered, for instance, in Ghana, the patent cannot have an effect in any other country until the patent is either registered to one of the regional organizations. And in Africa, we have two regional organizations that are used to register patents. One is in Harare, that's what we call African Regional Intellectual Property Organization, and it's take care of all patents that are coming from English-speaking countries. And the other one is in Cameroon, that is what we call UAPI. Any patent that you want to secure regionally in African country that are speaking French, you go through what we call the WAPI system through the Cameroon. Now, let's look at some required disclosures of an invention before the invention can fully become a patent. I think we will have to look at this one in our subsequent presentation. Thank you very much for your time. It is your brother, Ibrahim Nai, Copyright Administration.